Hello, everyone. It's Calen joining you again at the Dunrovin Ranch. And I just want to say happy holidays. I hope everyone is enjoying seeing family, friends. If not, I really wish you the best. This is a great time of year. I love being home on this time of year, seeing people, loved ones, friends. It doesn't matter. I really do love this time of the year simply because of that. Also, the good food, right? Today, I'm actually going to read my version of what people know as the night before Christmas. Uh, this is actually originally titled "A Visit from Saint Nicholas," and it's I guess written by Clement Clark Moore in 1823. So I started writing this actually on Christmas Day. The thought came to me like kind of Christmas Eve of 2020, and I slept on it, and I was like, you know what, let's do it. So I tried it. Started putting it kind of together on Christmas Day. I got halfway through and I just kind of let it sit. And then I picked it up again in the spring of 2021. I was like, okay, I kind of finished most of it, 95% of it. There's a couple stanzas, things here and there that wasn't too sure about. Left it alone again, came back to it when I returned from some military training over the summertime and going into the fall, early fall, kind of September, October timeframe. And I did a quick couple of tweaks, looked at it again. I was like, I think this is it. I let it sit for a couple of weeks, looked at it one more time. I made one more very minor edit. And then I said, let's do it. So by the end of October of 2021, I'd finally written this poem. And again, it's an adaptation based on Clement Clark Moore's 1823 poem, A Visit from St. Nicholas. So with that, today we will be going over the ranch before Christmas. 'Twas the night before Christmas when all through the state critters braced against wind, accepting the cold night's fate. Fresh snow had fallen and lay like a blanket, while the rancher worked within his jacket. The day's work nearly done, he made for the shed, the animals content as they stood while they fed. He walked with his dog through the tackroom door, when he noticed there was something more. He looked on the wall at the family saddle and found a jolly soul sitting astraddle. He said, "Merry Christmas, welcome to Montana." Who could it be? Only good old Santa. The happy old man asked, "How have you been? The last time we spoke, you were barely 10." Santa got off the saddle and walked to his gear. The cold rancher offered him a well-earned beer. For a few moments, the two laughed and drank. St. Nick snapped back the bottle and emptied it clear. After a time, the conversation turned frank. The rancher looked down and tried to forget his fear. Without a word said, the jolly fellow grabbed his sack. He lifted the burden and straightened his back. Santa reached in the bag and pulled out some toys. "I know this year was hard. Try this for the boys." The rancher was moved and shed a small tear. "Thank you, Santa. I owe you more than a beer." Santa smiled and said, "What did I say years ago?" He replied, "Not everything comes with a bow." St. Nick nodded and gave him a big hug. They walked out to the stable and found the horse Tug. The pony was old and looked tired in the barn. Years of hard work and long rides had made his frame worn. Santa said, "I can't help your faithful pony, but I'll give you one a little less bony." He looked in the manger and saw a new yearling, and tied around its neck hung brand new earrings. "Mrs. Claus thought of those for your faithful young wife. Didn't want you feeling like it's a wonderful life." The rancher was thankful with nothing to say. He went through his head thinking of a way to repay. Santa knew the look too well and shifted so slight. "If you do not mind, I can help you conclude." The rancher looked at the big man with eyes bright. "Love your family. Teach those boys the right attitude. That is all I ask, and that you never stop. We need more men just like you. Share your life's love and work with the boys. They'll find this life better than any bag of toys." Santa looked at the man and gave a warm smile. It wasn't the answer wanted, but 'twas nothing new. "Thank you for letting me visit a while. It's nice to sit around and talk with you. You're always welcome on our beloved land." He reached toward Santa and gave a firm hand. Santa said, "I should be getting on my way." Then, as if to confirm, they heard a small neigh. They looked toward his team and found a beautiful sight. All 8 horses were coal black with no white. Santa jumped in the sleigh and held the lines tight. As the team thundered away, Santa bellowed without fright, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night."